Hello everyone, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. Now that we've gotten rid of our chairs, we start on this opening property, which we don't own, but this would be where the starting area is. Someday I hope we do own it. Once we put down the chairs again, then we will start there when we open up a map, but that's just a little side info. So we have our large field 4 planted. I want to fold this guy up, and we're going to fast forward in time. Let's go 120, I mean, why not? And we'll go basically we just will go get our vehicles from our previous plot and move them over. It looks like, so yeah, I'm pretty sure since the planter fertilizes, great demand. I wonder if that's for silage. Oh, it is, but it's not that great. Great demand in the olden days, back in my day, would like double the price of things. So instead of, let's say 500 is sort of average, all of a sudden a great demand would go up to like 1100. You know, it would really, really be awesome. And now it seems like great demand just sort of makes it not go up or down. Like it just sort of guarantees a decent price. I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate, but I've never seen a great demand that was like mind-blowing. So yeah, back then you would use a lot of silos and you would store crop until a great demand because it would be worth it, like totally worth it. And now it's, I barely pay attention to them. I feel like they're never really anything to write home about. Oh, we still have some straw in there. Maybe we'll just sell it. We don't, no real need to keep it. Again, straw is just so easy to get a hold of. Oh yeah, what I was saying before that demand, it looks like, yeah, since the planter fertilizes, we won't be able to again until at least the first growth stage. I want to try on our next rotation. I want to try fertilizing before we plant, to see if we can fertilize when it's unplanted, and then if the second fertilizer state can be our planter fertilizer. That way, once it's planted, we don't have to worry about it again until, well, at all, right? We just have to de-weed. But I want to, okay, so we turn down time. It looks like this needs a de-weed. We can check for sure. And you'll see it's all purple. So this is one of my, sort of one of the things I was having to think about as we, kind of between episodes. So first of all, let's get, we don't want this, whatever. We could fertilize and de-weed at the same time, but we would waste a lot of fertilizer, I think. But we can try it if we just hit H. Oh, wait, hold on. If we lower the weeder and then hit H, the worker should do both. The problem is, so yeah, it's really nice because we're doing two jobs at once. Well, we will use more fertilizer because we're not going as fast as we could. I'm also curious at the end, and of course we could do this ourselves. I'm just always trying to set up things for workers because eventually, like, I like to have a lot of things happening, but workers doing most of it because you don't have to pay them much. You profit way more. And I'm bad at driving in straight lines. Yeah, I'm curious at the end here on this row, and we're just going to kind of wait and see. Will the worker turn around based on the weeder or the fertilizer? Because I'm fine using a little more if it means we can finish the field. Yeah, let's check the system, then I'll go on about weeders. I want to talk about herbicide real quick. So they shut it off on the turn. They take their time. It looks like they're doing it based on the weeder. Shoe fly. Yeah, this is actually going to work okay. Sort of accidentally walked into that one. So again, we'll waste some fertilizer just because we're going slow, but that's okay with me right now. We can always think of a better option later. So right now we're de-weeding. We can shut off these again. Cool. So what I wanted to look at is, so the weeder's pretty slow just because it's not very wide. We have the widest one available, I believe, at 15 meters and 7 miles per hour as we pull it. So pretty slow movement. 15 meters is a lot, but what I wanted to look at was herbicide. If we look at crop protection and we get a sprayer, so here this is over twice as much. I mean, even for this cheap one, that's 6 meters more. The other thing you have to think about, though, is you have to buy the herbicide, which is 2,400 for 2,000. So I think we could do it, and it would just be a lot faster. So I think on our next field, if we want, we might invest in this 30,000 one. Plus, we'd probably want to put on. Oh, I didn't even see this one. I think I thought that was a tank. What is the Agco 15? Is that a tank that I'm not seeing? Huh. Because yeah, here it says PF 1500. That's the tank. But really, I think one would be fine. I mean, it. Anyway, yeah, I think on the next field we might buy this one. Again, that's 9 meters more than this, which, I mean, that's pretty significant, but we'll see. Right now, I'm pretty happy that we can do both of these at the same time, so maybe we'll just leave it as is, and then we won't have to buy herbicide. The other nice thing about herbicide, though, is you don't have to time it with the first growth stage. So if you accidentally get there when it's, at the end, you can still herbicide it and get rid of the weeds once they're grown. So just a couple things to consider now that we have sort of a large field to tend to. We need to make sure we are keeping everything sort of up to date and as large as possible as well. Okay. With that being said, we'll bring over our harvester as well. I don't know how we're going to get it across the bridge. Oh gosh. Is there anywhere to go? Nope. Oh, shoot. I don't want to buy a header trailer or lease one or deal with one. I'm going to try just something real stupid. Yeah, so what you're supposed to do is actually carry your headers around on a trailer. But I'm just going to do this because it's cheaper. And honestly, I think easier. I've never... Oh, as I say as I mount it. I've never had good luck with header trailers. Maybe I just haven't practiced enough. I say as I get stuck on poles in a tree. Uh-oh. What am I stuck on? What? Oh, it's like my ladder's like stuck on this fence. Oh, that's dumb. Probably should have just messed with the header trailer, huh? No, this is... no. I don't foresee this. It shouldn't have been so hard. Okay, well we have to reset the combine. So, don't think we can do really anything about that. The good news is we can then repair it while we're here. And we'll go finish pushing it. I think at this point we can't really even we couldn't even get the header back onto this harvester if we wanted to, so I don't think we could even use a header trailer right now. Where are those things? Yeah, I've just never like understood them. But you basically, from what I remember, you just lay the header on it. This one looks like, this one makes the most sense to me, this Homer. You lay the header across it and then just drive it. I mean, it's really a very uncomplicated process. I just have not dealt with them enough to really trust them, so if we can get this over the bridge and we ever take a mission south of the river, we'll just lease so we never have to do this again. I just want this nudged a little bit like that. Yeah, I'm working here. And then we'll take a weird angle like, no we won't, okay. Let's go around these cars. This is more of a tribulation than I was expecting it to be. Oop. See? Not too shabby, except for the whole getting stuck and having to reset to the shop thing. Not too shabby. Blue car. I mean, to be fair, if this was happening to me, I would probably be honking as well. But it's not, so I will judge. Oh, we were so close. Please. Oh, we're good. Okay. I was scared for a second. I'm pretty sure this land will become a shed, or maybe the land over there on the other side of the driveway, and then this big piece can become cows or something. That's probably what's going to happen. Okay, we're on our last bit here. We've used 50% of the fertilizer, so we'll have to kind of remember that number for testing purposes. But not testing porpoises, which is why I buy products that are cruelty-free. Let's look at missions. Sowing, no. Harvesting, yes. Sugar beets, no. Phillipsburg grain mill, get out of my life. Like, why is everything at the Phillipsburg grain mill? Or are these all the same, I guess? We could do cotton just for fun. It's this big field next to us. We'd be able to keep an eye on it. Let's do it. Just it's been so long since I've have done anything with cotton. I don't really quite remember the process. Let's see. We have a cotton trailer, I guess. I know it makes big old bales. You load them up. But how do you load them up? Does that thing do it automatically? Or automagically, you say, if you're annoying? And I'm not judging you if you say that, but I am. So we probably need to unfold this. Or, yeah, it's doing things. I think. I guess we're good. This looks like a very narrow header. Like this may take a very long time, but that's okay. It may test out the... I've always wondered if missions can, like if crops in missions can wither, or if once you accept the mission, if the crops just sort of stay put. So we may be testing that out here with cotton. This is a slow machine. Okay, let's get this started harvesting, and then I need to get that one little bit of corner of fertilizer. Okay, we're making kind of a mess here. So we need to get him out of the way. We can fold up that. And yeah, there's this little corner that I started on. And there we go. And now we just wait until it's fully grown. We'll come back to this. Go. Wow, that thing takes a long time to get going. So I guess we're doing it. Okay, put him in worker mode, and we'll come back later. It picks the cotton very slowly. We're only at 1%. We're at 1%. I'm curious if we go into cotton technology, it holds 20,000. $20,000 is one bale. It has been a long time since I've done this. I have a tutorial on this, and again, it was 2 years ago. I just have forgotten so much. If we go to the spinnery, I think this is the price that we're looking at. No, it'd be here, cotton. Ooh, that is much money. Wow. Imagine 20,000 with that would be two. So 20,000 would be 20 times that, right? 20 times that. 60,000? That seems like way too much. I don't know. We'll have to see. Then we have to figure out this out and how this thing works. Lizard module 4. And does it do anything special? Operating position. So I assume you back into the bale and it'll load, and it looks like you can maybe only fit 1 or 2 on here. Again, does it tell us? I'm not sure where this would be. One bale, 2 bales, and this needs a truck or a dolly. Wow. Cotton is weird. Alright, let's take this over. Do we need to speed up time? We do. Let's do it. Let's go to 120. And we'll have to get our chairs ready. We also, I think we're going to have to pay leasing costs on the work that we're doing. We probably should have started that tomorrow, but that's okay. We'll have to pay, yeah, I think we'll have to pay leasing costs plus a pretty big, oh, why did I say bridge earlier? Railroad track. We'll have to pay a pretty big loan payment as well, because we have like, my gosh. 415,000 in loans. And it's going to rain, which means our cotton harvester won't be able to harvest. So we'll get this just sort of like here. I guess we can put it in this little path. And let's get the harvester in position. And then find a place for our chairs that is sort of out of the way. But we can always move it, it's not a big deal. So I'm thinking right here between these trees. Yeah, between two trees. Someday we'll have a house, which will act the same way. But those are way, 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 way more expensive. So, deck chair. And we'll want to rotate it so it faces the field like that. Now, if we look at our growth, I'm actually looking at cotton. This is kind of the first stage you can see. I want to see if we wake up, if it's later on or what. So I'm going to try not to sleep too long because I don't want our crops to wither. So if we get up at 8, 10 hours, we'll be 6 o'clock. Which is about when daylight will hit. Yep, so the worker can't work in the rain. We had 2,300 loan interest. Actually not nearly as bad as I thought. Having the economy on easy must help that. We can't harvest in this rain at all. So we literally can do nothing. Turn around. No, no, no. There we go. Boy oh boy. Well, let's set some of this stuff down. And we'll go get some more of our tools. We have a loading wagon and a trailer back on the farm. We'll definitely get the trailer. And we just sort of hope this rain goes away soon. Let's check this. So ready to harvest is fine. This didn't change colors. So we'll keep an eye on that, and it'd be really nice if missioned crops did not wither. I don't know why I think that's the case. But we'll see. I do have withering on, in case people are, yeah. I basically play with like 2013 rules. So crop destruction off, withering on. I do think plowing was in 13, but I've just always hated it, so. Who bought our field? Jacob Fisher, of course. Yeah, I tried talking to him once, Jacob Fisher, and he just kept fishing for compliments, so got a little annoyed with that and haven't seen him since, but now he owns our old field. Jacob Fisher. By the way, don't drive through cul-de-sacs like that in real life. Go around them. Also, the plural, not cul-de-sac. Gosh, my word choice today is all wrong. Roundabout. Rounds about. Okay. Got distracted. Let's slow down time, because it is time to harvest lots of things. So, get our soybean harvested here, maybe. Oh yeah, we have to unfold. Get this cotton going. Boy, that's a lot of cotton and soybean, and it's all ours. Well, this cotton is 75% not ours, so approximately 25% ours. And I think before we finish today, we should, why am I confused? Go get the last machine from our farm, which is the loading wagon, and just bring it up, and then we're all done down there. And we'll probably just keep a lot of our farming up to the north here now. Yeah, except for delivering stuff. Yeah, all these lands down here. Like, these grasslands are nice, but they're so expensive. Like, all these. Like, imagine owning that and farm and grass, like mowing it. How much money you would get, but just owning it would take just a big investment. But such is life, I guess. Or Alpine DLC. Alright. What we will do is drive this back to the farm. I'm curious if this grass is grown on our farm. I don't think you can check it. Actually, if I go to grass growing, I think that means it's ready to... I can't remember if grass shows up on that or not. It looks like it. So what we can do is, while these workers do stuff, we can mow and do another round of that. What I'll probably do, though, is just let them work a bit off camera. I can't promise they'll finish off camera because it's going to take a while to harvest all this stuff, but I'll let them keep going and maybe get one bale done and maybe one unload here. But for now, let's get this parked. Yeah, we could sell the straw. We'd make like 500 bucks. So that's why I haven't yet, because it's kind of not worth the trip to the barn. So yeah, that is where we'll leave it. And we'll just let these two workers work. And we'll see how far we get before next time. So as always, thank you for watching. I really do hope you're enjoying the series so far. Like, subscribe, comment below if you want. And of course, have yourselves a very nice day.